Good morning, my beautiful diamonds, and my Teletubby SheilaTruelove here with you. Before I jet out to the office this morning, I was listening to Judge Toller, from divorce court, and I have a great deal of admiration, well, to some extent, and respect for a lot of the things that she do. But this TikTok that I came across, I found it to be very troubling. Let me just share this with you, and let's come back and talk about it, okay? Because this was just, it just bothered me.
It's a lot in black dating world, and I don't know if it's like this in the white dating world, but it's all about, are you high value? Are you an alpha male? Are you a beta male? What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? It's gotten very superficial. They had this guy named Kevin Samuels.
Listen, man.
And he used to give this, you just tell women, you're too fat, you'll never get anybody.
Yeah.
It's become very adversarial, at least in some areas of the black community, but they're not looking for what we were looking for. They want value, and I wanted companionship. We do so much time on the internet now, we are aggregating everybody else's angst by watching their sad stories, and then we're trying to prove a point, well, I'm high value and I can get this guy and that guy. They're comparing what kind I got, how good I got, how much money I got, how pretty I am, and, is my guy an alpha guy, and I don't date guys with under $100,000. My husband had 4 kids from his first wife. He had no money, but he loved me. And look, I made more money now because I made a guy who made less than I did and was never going to make as much as I did. But he and I ended up doing quite well because he was the brother I needed.
That's a bar.
He couldn't have done it without me, and I couldn't have done it without him. That's when you've hit the jackpot.
Now, why do I disagree with that so much?
It's a lot in black.
She met a man. First, let me explain this, because Judge Toller, she's already made it public that she's bipolar. Okay? She's already bipolar. Now, she says she met a man who had 4 kids from another woman. She, and she said that he was broke. So is this what you're trying to recommend for black women to settle for? I'm so sick and tired of people trying to push for black women to settle for constant struggle love. Raising 4 kids, 1 kid is hard. She took on a man with 4 kids, broke as a joke. That tells me desperation. She was desperate. She probably dated around, but due to her bipolar, no man was willing to stay with her. They would play with her, but they wouldn't stay with her. And she finally found a man who had 4 kids and no money. Of course he stayed. And the reason why this angered me so much is because I remember Tyler Perry saying, if you can find a man who could at least pay the light bill, you should be happy with that. What are you kidding? And then, like she said, she don't know how it is with our vanilla sisters, but when it comes to the black women in our community, let's think about our vanilla sisters. They don't sit up here and sign up for no poor, broke man. You may have some Caucasian women, like 3%? 1 to 3% that may put up with that, but majority of them are going for a high-valued man. But you want to constantly try to push black women into settling for less. Always settle for less. So now we're supposed to go out here, find a man who got children with different women, regardless of how many kids, whatever. And I'm supposed to, not me, because I told you I'm happily single, and I'm going to stay that way. I will never settle for less again in my life. Isaiah chapter 54, verse 5, Jesus Christ said, I am your real husband. But for some women, that's not good enough. Yeah, I deserve the best. I already did that settle for less garbage 2.5 times. Married 2 times, engaged another time, settling for less. That will never happen to me again. So that's really bad advice. Now, what she says, are you interested? She said, I was interested in companionship. What kind of companionship is this when we're constantly struggling financially? He's a great companion. Yeah, of course he is. You're paying him to be. He's not there. Is it out of love? Or is it because you taking care of helping him with his 4 kids, cooking and cleaning and slaving, or at least hiring people because you got the money to do it? Did he stay out of genuine love? Or is it because you was footing the bill doing the financial heavy lifting? And I will never encourage my ebony sisters, my beautiful Nubian queens, or whatever you want to call that. No. Let's do like our vanilla sisters, our Asian sisters. They don't sit up there and put up with that garbage. I was interested more in, yeah, she did have mental health issues, definitely. And that shows anytime you want to sign up for something like that. And I'm not a materialistic lady. I believe in 50-50. I lost a lot of subscribers because I believe in 50-50. Oh, well. But I'm not going to sit up here and take on some dude who got all these... I ain't never been with no man who got a bunch of kids, or any kid. No. You making kids with a woman, you belong with that woman. Find a way, figure it out, go back and fix it somehow. This is insane. And then she says, let's see.
Dating world, and I don't know if it's like this in the white dating world, but it's all about...
in the white dating world, they go for the cash. You're either going to be a good provider or you won't be with me. That's how it is in the white dating world. How's that?
Are you high value? Are you an alpha male? Are you a beta male? What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? It's gotten very superficial. They had this guy named Kevin Samuels.
Listen, man.
And he used to give this, you just tell women, you're too fat, you'll never get anybody.
Yeah.
It's become very adversarial.
I agree that you're not supposed to be superficial. You're supposed to base things off of a person's personality. Personality means how do they respond to things emotionally. The character. What is your morals? Your values? At the same time, you're not supposed to sit up here and be with someone who have no drive, no ambition. You're going around here making babies. You have 4 kids with someone else. You need to find a way to go make that work. Find a way. Figure it out. This just upset me this morning.
At least in some areas of the black community, but they're not looking for what we were looking for. They want value, and I wanted companionship.
She wasn't caring about value. So some people say, why can't I have them both? Because there's not going to be any goddamn companionship. If I'm struggling, baby, that's going to be hardship. That's going to be, I'm pissed off all the time. It's like... No. You know, I could get companionship with my female circle, my sisterhood. I have family. I have friends for companionship. Let's see if that is paid. We're gonna take our companionship and pay the rent. Let's pay this freaking utility bill, the Wi-Fi, the food, keep it going. We got companionship. No, stop trying to get black women to keep settling for less than what every other race of women require. I just wanted to say that. I got to run now. That was just so upsetting and very disappointing coming from her like that. I didn't appreciate that at all. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.